We have here with us today the Managing Director of MyDin Mohamad Holdings Berhad, Datuk Wira Ameer Ali. Datuk Wira,
Hi.
thank you very much for being here with us today
Thank you.
for having us here at your HQ today. Yeah, it's truly an honor to have an opportunity to speak with someone who has not only built one of the largest retail chain in Malaysia, but who is also a role model for values-driven leadership and social responsibility.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Wira, your journey from your early days in Kota Baru to your times in the banking world and eventually leading the transformation of MyDin into one of nationwide's household name is truly remarkable. There's no doubt to that. So today, we're very excited to know more about the person behind the brand, your vision for Malaysian retail, and the values that have driven you through the decades, Datuk Wira. So Datuk Wira, the first question that we have for you today is that, when you walk into one of MyDin's store today, what goes through your mind? What are the details that you would normally observe that you think that the consumers would normally overlook?
I think it's important in any business, especially when you are an entrepreneur and I guess you own the business. Normally, it's always exciting to walk into your own store, especially during weekends or during festive seasons. The feeling that you get, I think, it is similar to a parent looking at their child. And the child, as he's growing up, the smile, the happiness, that you feel, hey, I have given birth to this kid and she's growing remarkably, good aptitude. I think that is the main thing here when you walk into a store, because we have given birth to the store, right? I mean, I don't want to take credit for it in terms of, but it's my brothers, our wives, my late father, we all work together into what we see is this store, right? And as, of course, any child that you have, there'll be good things and can be naughty sometimes. So when you walk into the stores and you find faults, things that are lacking, that you feel that I think can be done better. So this is where you look at it and then you try to improve the stores, the customer feeling.
That's an interesting analogy, Datuk Wira.
I mean, it's remarkable. Seriously, it's just like giving a birth to a baby, because you started with it. It grew slowly and surely. Now you got many, many children. You got so many stores. Some are big, some are small, some are doing well, some are not doing so well. It's just like a family. You have a number of kids. To a parent, all kids are beautiful, but obviously, some long hair, some short hair, some extra naughty. The boy is never same as a girl anyway, right? Kind of thing. So this is the analogy when you look at your stores. Some are doing very well, some are not doing so well. Some, you made a mistake. Shouldn't have had a kid anyway. So you put it at the wrong location. So it's like that.
Would you normally point out the flaws to your team, when you walk into the store and notice them?
Of course, just like you need to point out the flaws to your child, because you don't want the child to grow up with the wrong attitudes or the wrong environment, wrong family, hygiene standards. The store is the same thing. You want the store to be clean, you're fresh to be fresh all the time. It must smell good. I mean, just like when you have a child, you say, hey, you haven't taken a shower today, right? Go and brush your hair, it looks terrible. I think when you go to the store, it's the same thing. Things are not arranged properly, doesn't smell so fresh. Why is it not done the way that you think the correct way to do it?
Yeah.
But don't forget, you have to listen to your child, because they have their perspective of how they look at their things. Similarly, when you go to your store, you have to listen to your staff. They say, hey, why you do this way? No, I think this way looks better. Why you never arrange by color? Very difficult, because customers want to look at the size. Then they want to choose the color. If I arrange by the color, it's no use. They got the color, but they don't have the size.
So listen to feedback.
So you have to get the feedback. Same thing, you get feedback from your children.
Right.
Why you didn't finish your homework? Why you didn't do this? And there's a feedback. There's a reason for it. And if you're not happy with the reason, then you say, I don't think so. And then hopefully they change. They never change. So you have the same problem again. That That is life. It's life. That's how it is.
It's obvious that you're someone who listens and have a lot of patience as well, based on what you said. Yeah.
I think it's very important, but you don't learn this when you first start. You read about it, you know, but many times when you are younger, you don't tend to have the patience to listen. You're always in a hurry. You're always in a rush, getting things done. So that listening skills are not there. Of course, on hindsight, you wish you had listened more, because then you would have made less mistakes, and the thing would have come out better. So in any perspective that you want to look at, I think it's very important that, and I say this all the time, I say, you listen, you ask, but then you decide.
You still need to be a decision maker.
At the end of the day, you have to make the decision, and right or wrong, you have to stand by that decision.
You have to own up to your decision.
And if it's the wrong decision, then unfortunately you have to take
responsibility.
the blame for it. It's my wrong decision. If it was the right decision, don't talk about it lah. Give credit to your staff lah. Say, oh, remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
You also suggested. So at least give credit. Give credit to your staff. However little they could have contributed, or sometimes have contributed more. And because remember, they also got feeling lah.
Of course.
They also got feelings, right?
Employees' feelings are very important
and then
and valid.
we find normally, and we look at managers at branches, it's always score, you know, right? Score, right? Very little positive feedback is given.
More love,
more love. Thank you, nice, thank you for that. This thanking, it's a thankless society, but the thanking people, thanking your customers is very important.
So earlier you mentioned about your late father, Tuan Mydin Mohamad. So Tuan started MyDin with just a small wooden shop in Kelantan. Would you be able to share with us what's the greatest lesson that he has passed on to you and that you have held on dearly until today? Yeah.
I think if you look at any parent for that matter, what you remember is the rotanda, no? Okay? And those days, they can rotan you and nobody can ask questions. Nowadays, people say, talk to your child,
report to police.
Listen, you know, explain to them. Those days, I think there's no explanations. Like, no? You just do something, you take the cane and you know. So I think, what is it? It's actually basically discipline.
You learn the hard way.
You learn the hard way. Even my elder brother still has a scar. I still remember you sure. You see this scar? You know, that's how it is. Nowadays you have a scar and they probably report you to the police or something, right? Abuse, child abuse,
Yeah.
But those days, no abuse lah. You see that? Of course, those things are different. Those times are different. I think anybody my age will say the same thing.
My
that
age too.
you go to school, if the teacher rotan you, you come back, you tell your parents, I got caned by the teacher. Instead of asking why, he take the cane and cane you one more time. You see? But nowadays parents say, how dare the teacher cane my son? I'm going to put an official complaint in, you know. This is not right. They should be teaching my children, not caning my children. So I think that mindset is different. But I think after saying that, I think the few main things that my father, and even my mother for that matter, has taught us is discipline, very important. Punctuality, and of course honesty. Makan duit halal, we call it, right?
That's what you always say,
It's honesty is very important because everything else, okay, here and there. Even when I have employees who join me, if I have a chance to meet them, I just say, anything you want to tell us, I just say, makan duit halal. I can forgive you for all the mistakes that you make. Because to make mistakes is only human, you know, but I will not forgive you if you makan tak halal lah, you know. So don't cheat me, you know. I mean, in business you make mistakes and you lose millions of dollars making mistakes, right? But taking even $1 which is not yours is still wrong.
It's integrity issue.
Yeah, it's very important. So we even have a policy. I mean, a lot of organizations have no gift policies and all those kind of policies. We have the same policy, but you must remember we are also in a different culture, and not accepting gift. Sometimes it's also difficult
To push
in the
away,
culture.
yeah.
I mean, especially say Chinese New Year. For example,
Hampers,
I say, I give you an ang pao. Say, hey, I cannot take ang pao. Actually, you cannot because, but it's not giving you $1 million.
It's a
It's actually only
cultural-
giving. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
So, or they send you a hamper. Not much of a value. So it's not a value proposition. It's a cultural thing. Saying, thank you, right? And you don't want to allow your suppliers to thank you. So sometimes it's very sensitive. So we have a very simple thing. Whatever given, please send it to my office.
Your office.
My office. All right? Then I or one of my brothers will decide
To share it across. Yeah.
whether we will give it to you, or we probably give it to our sports. We have a sports. We call it KHRM, where the sport thing, or our training people. We probably give it to them. And then when they have training, who can answer this question? Okay, a
Give it
free
as
gift
a-
for you.
yeah.
So it's still given back to the staff.
reward, yeah.
So reward to the staff or whatever. Sometimes people give biscuits. Example, you say hampers, right?
Yeah.
They give. So I'll give it to my secretary. She'll open it. She put it at the entrance there. Anybody walking by can
Everyone
just
can
take
share it.
one biscuit and go and taste it.
Yeah.
Because it's the irony. The world is like that. Unfortunately, those who need to be given, they don't get, and those who don't need,
The
they get.
needies, right?
They
Yeah.
get it, right? You take an example. If your manager is getting married, you give him a 500 ringgit ang pao. Your driver is getting married, you give 100 ringgit ang pao. Shouldn't it be the other way?
Yeah, your driver needs it
The
more
driver
than
needs the
your
money more
manager.
than, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Most people's mindset is that manager,
A higher position. Yeah.
so you go for somebody's wedding, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Tan Sri's daughter getting married. Oh, must give
Big
something
ang pao,
gold.
yeah.
Oh, Tan Sri, your daughter.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
your
you're right.
driver's daughter getting married. Hey, buy some rice cooker lah. You see? So I think
There's
that
disparity,
thing has to
yeah.
change. Has to change. That Tan Sri daughter getting married. I think if you just go, also is enough for him. He doesn't need anything else.
Your
He just
presence
needs
is
your
sufficient,
presence.
yeah.
You see? But your driver's daughter getting married, he needs two things. Your presence to show that, hey, my boss came lah.
And your ang pao.
Wow, so honored. Boss came,
Yeah.
The honor. And of course, give him a nice gift because that helps cover the expenses.
It's a nice gesture for him.
Nice
also.
gesture. So I think
Yeah.
that part is very important. If we can rethink how we give and how we do this love.
It's
Just some
funny.
thoughts lah.
Yeah. So it's obvious that MyDin is known for its values driven model. So yeah.
I think it's important that in any organization, the culture is
I
important.
think that's what you emphasize a lot on
The
the MyDin's culture. Yeah.
The culture is important, you see. So once you enter the front part, behind there's no shoes. So you cannot wear your shoes inside.
Okay.
So it's a no shoes
Policy.
policy.
Okay,
And
that's
everybody
interesting.
follows. And you'll be surprised how comfortable you feel without your shoes.
Like at home.
It's more
Yeah.
healthier anyway to walk without your shoes, right? It's good to touch the ground, right? So it maintains cleanliness because your shoes go everywhere, and at least you walk into the office with your shoes. Staff feel more comfortable. They just sit on the floor. They can do their work. Like you say, more homely.
It feels like being at home. Yeah.
Feel like being at home. So I think these are small things that we do, but it catches on. Culture of, I think it's ingrained into MyDin. If anybody is sick and is hospitalized,
I see.
right? Of course, they have to tell us lah. Somebody will tell you lah. Have to tell HR ma. Oh, my daughter cannot come to
feeling well,
work, or my
yeah.
son is not well, hospitalized, whatever. But it's crucial that the supervisor, the head of the staff, must visit the staff.
Visit the staff.
It's a requirement.
That's the policy that you set
You
within
must
the
go.
organization.
You must go. And HR will give you a fruit basket to bring along
to visit
the staff.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Okay? And also, first of course, hey, you should visit lah. Number two, a small gift lah. Not much of a value, but at least something lah you bring along. Because we don't want it to be taxing you that, alamak, belum dapat gaji lah. Ayo, want to go and see my staff. Alamak, hamper RM50 lah. Ayo, difficult lah. So we don't make it difficult for the staff, but we want the staff to go. So you visit, which is good. I think the staff was very happy. Hey, my boss came to see me lah. You know,
it's very thoughtful.
Thoughtful. Number two, bring something. And number three, what is the problem?
Yeah.
How can we help?
Support or help. Yeah.
Support. You know, it's not the thinking that is she really sick. Come on, she's in the hospital, you know. Who wants to be in the hospital, right? So also to go and see how we can help. You know, is she okay? Enough money to do the surgery? Or what is the problem? You know, what are the things? Help where you can, or how little you can. If you can't, at least you give them the support.
You have employees benefits, funds for employees benefits, for example?
You know, we do. We do. I won't mention the amount. We have a fund which we give every month to certain employees. Looking at their, I mean, you could be a single mother, you could be a widow, you know, whatever it is. We tend to give more to the females lah.
I see.
Less to the males lah. Obviously, because single mother, unfortunately, women end up taking care of the children, mother. So they would be a bit more taxed. Divorcees probably not getting any maintenance from the husband, you know, although required to. So they may there's a problem. We have people who are not too well. They could be having cancer, or mother going through dialysis, parents, you know, all these things happen. We don't have such a big amount, so we are very selective. So once you have a challenge, you put in the request. The HR sends out reminders that, hey, anybody having problems, see us. Then they will evaluate, of course. I mean, the sums are not very big. We give you maybe RM100 a month, RM200 a month. I think recently, I mean, if your salary is 2,000, 100, 200 is 10% of your salary, you see. It's not too bad lah, you know. Or we had some lady had to go through some surgery, you know, that kind of thing. So we try to help. Of course, we try to say that, hey, I help you, but can you pay back if possible, depending on your capacity.
I see.
Pay something back so that the money comes back. Money comes back. It's not to say come back to me. It goes back to the fund. Then the money can be utilized to help other people. And most people do that. I mean, we have cases. We just had a recent case. One of my managers admitted suddenly had to do a
surgery,
angioplasty or something like that. And the husband came around and said, hey, it's going to cost me $10,000. I, my wife, in that. So my brother happened to be, okay, now we'll give you the $10,000. First you sort it out, but later you come back lah. Then only we look at it. What's your capacity? Can you do?
Pay back,
so I also don't have money. I say, come on, everybody got money lah. You know, you cannot give 1,000, you give 100 back.
At least something in return to the funds.
Anyway, you got escrow in your house, ma. So you're paying the escrow, right? So you must be able to afford something, right? So try to pay back.
But I can tell there's a lot of empathy within the organization.
Important. I think empathy is important because life is moving so fast. Things are moving at super speed. I want to say AI speed, but people also tend to lose this kind of empathy because people are losing this communication skills. A lot of people on the phone all the time, you know, talking to your wife also on the phone, she's there.
Scolding also on the phone.
Scolding also on the phone, you know, that kind of thing, right? So I think it's very important that we don't become slave to technology. They say that if you wake up and you're going to have a shower, you have to carry your phone from here to your bathroom, I think you got a problem.
Right. Since you mentioned about technology, so in today's world of rapid digital disruption and the rise of e-commerce giants, so let's talk about how do you still keep the brand relevant and competitive? Yeah.
I think it's more important to look at it the other way, where you say that e-commerce. Well, I think in passing, all these things will go away. You say, hey, come on, you must be nuts, isn't it?
Evolving.
Seriously, things are evolving, and some things don't go away. People say, I think the retail business, the brick and mortar, will not be around very long because e-commerce, this, that, and that. I said, are you sure? Because when they had the CD, they said the theatres were closed down.
The theatres still here?
And then they had Netflix. They say, oh, I think gone. The theatres are gone.
Theatres are still around.
But the theatres are still there.
Yeah.
Tickets getting more expensive.
Yeah.
What is changing? The experience is changing. Now you go for the movie, like you're going in a first class seat at plane, lie down, your coffee comes to you and you pay 100 ringgit for the ticket.
Sitting on a first class airplane,
First class setting, bring your date for the movie. Okay. What good is having a date watching TV at home, right? So bring a date. I think those things don't die. Things just change, you see. So
behavior.
Same thing as the brick and mortar. The experience will change, obviously. And you see the experience changing. I mean, if you go to China, you see some of the shopping centers. Or even now, if you go and buy your makeup and your cosmetics, obviously, right? You can put a filter there and see yourself how you look. All right? So, I mean, this is the thing, right? So, it changes because how you came, how you used to buy those days with the cash register. We used to write in books first and total and give you a receipt. Then you go to the counter, then got cashier. Now you got scanners. Now you got self-scanners. Right? Now you don't have to talk to anybody. You just go, put a card and walk out. It's evolving. But end of the day, this will not die.
The brick and mortar will not die.
It will not die. It's just like going for a movie will not die. Because we are not robots. We're human. And that human touch requires emotional feeling, experiences, which you can only get when you go shopping.
Sure. I still prefer physical shopping,
So
actually.
the physical shopping, it is the whole experience itself. It's the whole experience. Because you want to go shopping, must get ready, I must wear a nice dress, or what earring shall I wear, or shall I do this, what hairband, what hair clip, what kind of dress I want to wear. Then you go in a car or you go in a bicycle, it doesn't matter how you go. You bring somebody out. So for me, it's an experience. I bring my grandkids out. They also get excited. Can you imagine? I say, oh, come sit down here. All right, come on kids, let's watch this movie today. So boring. I say, hey, come on, we're going to go for a movie today. Lilo and Stitch or
they
something.
Got excited, wow,
okay, let's go. What are you going to do first? Come on, wear some nice clothes. What kind of movie is it? Okay, if you're going to see a superhero movie, then they want to wear the Batman costume, for example. Okay, get ready. How about we have a drink first? Have some food. Go and see the movie. Enjoy the experience. Come on, have some dinner. Have some fun. Buy some balloons. Where did you go? We actually went to see a movie only but the whole experience of it, which different. Makes it more human, right? And I think that cannot die. There's a tendency for it to die for a while, but people come back.
So your view is that brick and mortar is still relevant and
very relevant.
Very relevant.
Maybe the format will change, the size. How fast you can get through a counter for main things, but the business is very relevant. Of course, then I said, you cannot discount the fact there's e-commerce. And many of us use the hybrid model, obviously, that we are there in e-commerce. And we are, MyDin is in e-commerce, right?
Yeah.
Not too big, but adalah. Adalah. You can find us at Shopee, you can find us in Lazada, and they milk us dry every time, but never mind, that's their model. But we are there, So the good thing about e-commerce, of course, is that more smaller players can get into the game.
Can get involved, yeah.
Okay?
Can participate in the game.
Can participate in the game. Of course, becomes more competitive, more headache for us, right? But in the sense of the word, people can participate, and they have no excuses that I have to open a physical store, renovation cost 200,000, 2 staff, and people can start small in your own studio, in your own house, in your whatever small room you have with lights, cameras, and whatever. And a lot of people do very well, right? And you will also notice in many complexes or many wholesale centers, they were wholesale centers. If you go to China in Iwu, or if you go to even Indonesia, Tanah Abang, where I still go and buy, many of the shops, the people there, besides taking care of you, they themselves are doing wholesaling
at the same time.
live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got this product, you want to buy this. And
on TikTok, wherever.
Right. So the market tends to be more quieter because not everybody has to go there, but it does make productivity better because the person don't have to go all the way there. New models come in and it's faster.
Yeah, but with the rise of AI and automation, is MyDin embracing any technology or implementing any new technology?
Out of no choice.
Self-checkout?
Of course,
AI?
we have whatever. You see, technology, I think, is not more what you see in front. It's more the back end. You see, because productivity is not the front. It's a lot of productivity is back end. You see, I mean, it's just like you just think about how you will be doing reconciliation of bank statements. Then you get a bank statement. Then you look at your checkbook, then you tick, and then you add up whatever is not ticked, and this is your bank balance.
Your credit and debit.
Now you don't do that, right? The bank send you a bank statement, you have your software reconcile, and it tells you what doesn't match, then you just go after that, right? So there's technology already there in bank reconciliation. Actually, we don't see much nowadays, in the sense of the word that goods come from our receiving, receive blindly. Receive blindly means the person receiving doesn't know what we have ordered, but it's an auto system, right? You just scan the item, they don't know what is the quantity they have ordered, they don't know what we ordered, but you just scan the item, you press a button, it matches automatically what you actually ordered, and it should match. If it doesn't match, you tell the guy, please take it back. If it matches, it automatically goes in the system. When it's time to pay, it automatically comes out, and it just comes to us to press one button, pay, and the money is gone. Right?
So it's inventory reconciliation and payment
when
reminder.
We had, even 3 years ago, we had like 400 staff, less than 100 people, because everything is automated. So this is automation backend, you see? And it's a lot of things that you don't see, which is being automated behind. Even our refrigeration, our cold rooms. Last time, you just like you go and check your aircon, what is the temperature? So in these places, you need the cold room at a certain temperature. If something goes wrong, if you don't know, everything inside there goes bad. Now it's in the system. Yeah, it's an application. When the temperature goes up, automatically there's a signal coming.
Triggers,
You have a dashboard, somebody sitting down there, red.
Monitoring.
Please go and check what happened. You might not even have to check. The fellow might even tell you what is wrong with me. I think something has failed or something has tripped or whatever.
And you can just fix it back.
And you fix it. You fix it, or you send your thing to your repair people, and that automatically comes. I mean, even I think, I don't know, there must be a QR code there. There's a QR code there, out there. So if you find something wrong here,
And you just scan it.
we scan, then you put in, right there you can see, you type in,
Just report it.
aircon not working, light spoil, and it goes in the system. Automatically somebody will
fix
know
it.
and they will come and fix it.
That's interesting.
And they also know that after it's fixed, you go back to the same QR code and it says fix. And you will tell me that I reported it's not fixed, and you will tell me, hey, your problem had been fixed.
Like a ticketing system.
And you get a feedback,
Yeah.
you see? And that's the best thing about business. People want feedback.
Yeah.
Right? You say, I reported it, but did they do it? I also don't know. Can I never go back that place,
To
right?
check it, yeah.
Very important. So I think this is the so-called the automation system. Technology, if used wisely, is good.
It's
If you don't use
Save
it wisely,
cost, yeah.
you save cost,
Efficiency,
productivity.
productivity.
Correct. So in the front, you will see things like you say, self-scanner, bigger screens, information. The labels get automated. We don't do the automatic price change because it's still expensive. Government doesn't understand that, like in Singapore, they actually give you grants 50% to automate.
to automate the entire
10 years ago.
retail, yeah.
We still don't do it here, so anyway.
Sadly, yeah. So you have so many staff and employees. How do you actually cultivate a culture of loyalty and purpose? In the workforce of thousands. Besides through your empathy culture, your loving culture towards your employees. Yeah. How do you keep your frontline employees motivated and aligned with your vision and mission?
I think for every employee, even yourself or for anybody, at the end of the day, when you get up, can you go to work or not? Or is it, oh my
Dragging.
God,
Right.
I got to go to
Grateful.
work.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That is the main thing here. That a person gets up. Yeah, I need the money, obviously, right? But I don't mind.
So it pays them well.
I'm maybe not being paid so well, but just the boss doesn't scream at me, So it is always the thing that when you work
How does your boss treat you?
as a human being or just another slave, right? So your boss treats you like a human being, pay a bit less also okay because you go back happy, So I think people always, of course, leadership by example, don't say one thing and do another thing, There are a lot of politicians, What you want is you keep your word. You tell them what you want clearly. Not so easy. Easy to say. Not so easy. Communication is the most important skill.
Definitely, yeah.
Managing staff is more difficult than to doing sales.
Definitely.
Right? So
Human people.
managing
Yeah.
humans. So we all wish we could do with robots, right? But not really. But managing people
With emotions.
with emotion, the Gen Z, it's more difficult sometimes. But if you do what you say, and your employees trust you, end of the day, I think any organization, there's always this core people. It's just like you can have 200 acquaintances, but you only have 3 good friends,
Yeah.
And 3 good friends are enough. You don't need 100 friends.
Yeah.
You see someone you can talk to,
Your peers,
someone
your
you can
acquaintance.
cry on, give your shoulder, don't question, listen. So it's always like that. Working is also like that. That you always have this core staff who will die for you. You see, and if you tell the staff, open the window and jump, the staff will open
He'll
the
jump
window
for you.
and jump. Because he said he's not going to ask me to kill myself, but there must be something there.
Something that-
right, so
yeah.
that trust.
Basically creating trust amongst your
It's just like
employees.
how your child trusts you. You hold your child, says jump, the fellow jump. You take a kid, you're up there, he says jump, the fellow jump, because he trusts you. So I think this is important, that you have built up that trust. That if you tell your staff something, you're telling them.
Yeah, the building of trust is a very important element.
I think that is important in any working environment. One is the boss and the environment that you have created. Because remember, you spend more time
At work.
at work
Yeah,
than
then
at
you're
home. You know, so actually your family is at work. You know,
Yeah,
so that culture at work
it's very important. Yeah.
very important.
Amicable environment.
And I have got staff who say, I'm thinking of resigning, but I can't lah.
Because
You
of
know,
the good
somebody
culture.
offered me an extra X, you know, so lucrative. I really want to go, but I can't. I said, well, go. It's good for your career. I can't. I said, why? My friends are here.
They're held back by
My friends are here, and my friends are my family. You know, that girl came to my wedding. When I gave birth to my first kid, that lady was there helping me. She took off to help me with my kid. You know, and my mother was sick. She came running. My grandmother passed away. She came to my house. That's my family, ma. If I go to another environment, another place,
You need to
not to say, but it takes time to cultivate, to rebuild.
Yeah.
So there's always a hesitancy for people to leave. If we have built up that family, it's exactly I said. Anybody in the hospital, somebody must go.
Let's go. Yeah. Do you know how many years is the longest serving employee in
I have staff who worked for me for more than 25, 30 years.
25, 30 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing, impressive.
And it's not one. There are quite a few of them. Few of them.
Oh.
And more important is that you have got staff who work for you, resign,
And they came back.
and they come back.
Yeah.
God, they always say, the grass is always greener the other side. Then when they go and say, oh my God, that was painted green, that wasn't real grass anyway, right? Then they come back. And these people who come back, they become very loyal to you. And they come back not because of the money. Because obviously they were being paid when they left.
Environment, yeah.
They're being paid better, probably. But when they come back, they said, I was having a happy life. Yeah. Family, you treat them well, they're okay. But it is our requirement. Anybody hospitalized, you must go.
Yeah.
Anybody passed away, no question asked. Anybody can go. There's no such thing as, boss,
can I attend?
You can just leave. I got people just walking away, Say, hey, my staff, somebody passed away. They will leave. Not one fellow, 10, 20 fellows start walking away.
Yeah.
But I have to go for the funeral lah. Don't go in jalan-jalan lah.
Right.
But they don't. I mean, obviously, to me, that is the most important.
But aside from the good reputation that you have cultivated and that people know about the image of MyDin, is there something that someone has actually misunderstand about you or underestimate about you? And has this actually created any strategic advantage for you in terms of business?
No enemies in life.
No enemies.
Seriously, if you ask me, do I have any enemies? I have no real enemies lah. But tomorrow I get shot, I don't know lah.
Hey.
But seriously, I have no.
All friends are basically acquaintances, friends.
Acquaintances. There's no reason. I mean, things happen in life.
Even your competitors.
They're better friends.
They know your pain.
They're better friends. Actually, competitors are also our friends. End of the day, everybody's trying to make a living.
True.
Actually, competitors are competitors.
Yeah.
I mean, they all over they're trying to make ends meet. Why would you treat your competitor as an enemy? You treat your competitor as your competitor.
Yeah.
Never step at the back.
True. Yeah.
You fight in the front.
You share your pains, your insights.
Yeah, because end of the day, don't forget, you need your competitors.
True.
To fight the government.
The
Government comes up with funny policies, and if you don't you can't work with your competitor, then you don't have a group.
You have your SST.
And you're only strong because of that. The group, the Malaysian Retailers Association, or the Bumiputra Retailers Organization, or whatever. And you need their help.
Alliances. Yeah.
Otherwise, you fight your own battle, I fight my own battle, then the government not going to listen. You say, you yourself all cannot agree on one thing.
Yeah.
right? I mean, all of us don't agree on SST, for example, right? So that's the only way to do it. Then only
Through
the government
associations and
government listens. I don't know, but hopefully the government listens.
yeah, I hope so too.
Government never listens. They got 2 years.
I'll reserve my comments on that. But is there a time where MyDin almost nearly failed? Where things went terribly wrong, and how did you bounce back from
Every
that?
other day, I think.
Really? Why would you say so?
I think thing goes wrong every other day. It depends on the magnitude of
But not terribly wrong, yeah.
How bad it is. I mean, we have got horrible things that happen. We got fires, the whole building burned down, and what do you do about it? Nothing.
About the pandemic, does it?
I mean, I had an experience, one of my, many years ago, one of my Kota Baru shop, that was our biggest shop.
Got burnt up?
Not the first one, but big at that time, having 7 shop lot was big lah. 7 or 8 shop, very big. Oh, very big that one. The whole shop burned.
Got burned down.
So you go down there, you look at the shop, you sit down and cry lah.
Yeah, so it's a baby. It's a baby that you have built.
Yeah, your baby ma.
Yeah.
You cry lah, you cry. After you cry, you get up lah. Then
And you look for your insurer.
you'll be surprised. During those days, my father's time, we hardly insure anything anyway, right? I wish I can say, please don't insure lah, because they never get paid. You never get paid what you were insured for anyway. But not much of a choice. Even I had a recent building burned to the ground about 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I think. In Manjoy, yeah, very bad fire, burned to the ground. You think insurance will pay? They pay, but they will not pay.
To the maximum of
what you have lost, they will not pay. The business you have lost, not pay. But one thing we don't do, we don't fire our staff. So even during COVID, you mentioned COVID, a lot of people had to retrench people. We never fired anybody.
You keep all your employees.
We did one thing very interesting. A lot of people fired. A lot of people gave employees pay cuts.
Pay cut, yeah.
What we did is, because of course obviously we were affected, cash flows and all that. So we told all the employees, those at minimum wage, you get your salaries because they're already at that 1.5 or whatever the salary was. Above, example,
The
2 or
minimum wage,
3,000 or whatever, you only get half your salary. You have your salary. Until when we think that we can pay you
Stabilize,
back, stabilize it. And we told them one more thing. You'll be surprised. We give you half your salary. The minute things stabilize, we will pay you back all the money that we took from you. Maybe if your salary was say 10,000, example, so you get 5,000.
So you repay them.
We kept the 5,000 because we don't have the cash flow anyway. And say I think it went on for 6 months to 8 months, if I remember correctly. So we had the guys 60,000-80,000 with us, and then we paid them back
They trust
over
you so
1 year.
much.
Oh, we don't have the money to pay everybody tomorrow, but over a year, we paid you back your 1,000. And you know what? When we implemented this, not even one staff resigned.
I mean, the amount of trust they have
They
with
said that.
MyDin.
But I said, why you don't pay me back? I said, I guess if we don't pay you back, we don't pay you back. I mean, I don't know. Because the condition is, I hope we can turn around.
And nobody knows what happened at that time.
I mean, I can't guarantee my own future. But the employees also trust you because you said that you will pay them back. And we paid everybody back.
And
we never paid the directors back, but we paid everybody else back.
Poor directors.
Poor directors, but it's okay, But, so I think that's important, you see. Most employees, what they do is they say, okay, pay cut. Once okay, I pay you again. But the cut never went back to anybody, is it? They never got it back.
It's
But I think that's not fair.
Pure pay cut.
Pure. But this, I think, is not fair because I think they need, everybody needs the money anyway, right? So, I mean, can pay. I mean, if you can manage it, don't be so greedy, Yeah,
everyone's in a difficult situation at the time.
Who doesn't want money? Money is money. Money is of all evil,
I mean, obviously, you're a very successful entrepreneur. Datuk Wira.
Subjective? That is subjective.
I would agree to this. But what advice would you have for young entrepreneurs nowadays that aspire to build something enduring and not just trendy? Would you say that being patient and resilient is very important?
First, depends whether they want to listen or not.
Stubborn head.
But I think the most important thing here is that don't try to get rich too fast.
Too good to be true sometimes. Certain things.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time. Because I think one thing about social media is that many of the influencers are telling things that are not really true to a certain extent. There could be a few people who became rich quickly
Millionaire.
for doing something, and I mean, luck was with them, and I'm more than happy for them. But that's not the case for everybody. I seriously wish many of these people who go on TikTok or whatever stop showing off their luxury cars and their big bungalows, but tell people how you did it lah. It's okay lah. Share. This is the way I think you should be doing it. You can become rich very fast lah. Which I doubt seriously, because hardly anybody becomes rich that fast, and those who become rich that fast become poor more faster. Obviously, because if you have not the experience, you will lose that money very, very fast. I mean, statistics have shown people who win lottery tickets, right?
They get bankrupt.
9 out of 10 become poorer after 2 years than they were before, because they can't handle the money.
They have not experienced the hardship to get the money.
So the way I always believe is that fame and money will come to you when you are ready. Right? And it takes time to get ready. Slowly make up. Okay? It takes time.
How should I get ready then?
So it takes time, right?
Yeah.
And so to do that, it must be slow and steady, because the piling of a house must be strong.
The base must be.
The base is most important, and take time to build that base. It's like how people say the bamboo, The bamboo shoots up very fast, but remember, it took very long, and it was growing its roots all the time. Then when the roots are all ready, it comes up, right? So build that foundation, and it takes time to build the foundation. It is always easy. I mean, even like my kedai runcit business, you want to call it. The first shop is very difficult.
In the
because you
beginning,
don't know
it's
the
always-
business, your cash flow, nobody trusts you anyway, money, all that. Then the second shop, more difficult. Because I got 2 shops, I only 1 person.
Yeah.
But once you have done first shop and the second shop, and you understand systems, processes,
You have built up the systems.
to open the third one is very easy.
Yeah.
It's the same as the second one. Open the fifth one, some more easy. You already know the system. So it's very important. And I've always mentioned that after you finish your education, please go and study lah. I don't believe in this. No need to go to school lah. Everything now can learn by yourself. I think education is important, but after your education, don't think you're so smart that you can start a business.
Good experience.
Go and work.
Yeah.
Work
Make mistakes.
3 to 5 years in a multinational, in a big organization.
Company, yeah.
Because big organization have structures,
They learn
system.
their structures.
You learn
their
the
systems.
structure, their how to manage
How things
supply
operate,
chain, your loss prevention, cash flow is very important. You learn this in
Cash flow,
multinational, right? So after 3 to 5 years, you have learned these things. Then go and work into the business that you think you want to open. Go and learn the secret. Say you want to open a restaurant, go and work in
Work
the
in a
restaurant
restaurant.
first. You want to open a MyDin, go and work in a MyDin first, or you want to go and work, learn the business first, So you get the experience. Then you understand. I mean, you think that opening a restaurant is so easy. You go and try and see.
It's not.
You work there.
Yeah.
You work there. Then you know that what that mama fella is doing. the fish, fried fish today. You cannot sell. What do you do? Tomorrow is sambal fish.
So you're cycle.
Then you know that the fried fish becomes sambal fish. The fried chicken becomes sambal ayam. It tastes better the next day. So then you know this is how you do the business. If you somebody fetch and says fried fish, cannot sell throw away lah.
It's all practical stuff.
Yeah. And if you want to open a mama restaurant, every owner of a mama restaurant knows one thing: how to make the roti canai and how to make the tea. Otherwise, he cannot be the owner of the store. So you better know how to do it. So once you learn that business, then you say, I don't think I want to do this lah. So at least you know that it's the wrong business, right? Or you want to do it. Then you open up slowly, one small chain, then second, third. Then you grow progressively. It takes time.
Yeah. You think that reading helps as well? You know, not just practical, but theory from the book, from what you can get from the book.
Theory doesn't help.
So it's more
it
important.
doesn't, I mean, it's always good to read because we all know history repeats itself, right?
Mistakes.
So you read, it's good to know. And also it's very important that you don't read books that people who are successful read how people fail. Because failure is more important than success. Because that is what you want to know. How did it fail? And I read a book one day many years ago. Kmart, a US chain store, which I used to buy when I was studying in the US, supposed to be like that, and how it became bankrupt.
How people feel, basically.
How it failed. So when I read about it, I said, oh my God, that's the exact model that we have. Then you say, hey, I better start changing it.
You don't repeat the same mistakes.
So you learn.
Yeah.
So you learn from people's mistakes, or I mean that helps you learn. So I think in business is like that. You read, you experience, you listen to people. Don't think you're that great lah. You know, I mean we all be humble.
Yeah.
Humility is very important.
It is. Yeah.
Humility is very important. So and I have always seen that the people who are higher up, you'll be surprised how humble they are. And people who are lower, the one humps up. Yeah. So and you will, I can tell you can see, you can walk to a table, the guy who has the most money will stand up
and say hi to you.
Say hi to you.
Hand,
The guy is sitting down there with nothing. Who this fella? And that is humility. So I think this is important.
Understand.
Because you get up, you show respect. It doesn't matter the guy is poorer than you or richer than you.
Yeah.
That respect is very important to the people. Stand up lah, Stand up.
It shows how much a person you are.
Yeah. I think these small things matter.
How big a person you are. Yeah.
Yes. And you learn this from experience. And I didn't pick it up from a book. I learned it when I was working in the bank. My MD called, I'm just the office of the bank. My MD called me in his room. I walk in, he stand up. I said, boss also can stand up. I'm the boss, I don't want to stand up.
You sit there and wait for them.
Wait for him to come. I said, stand up. I said, hey, hi, how are you? Come sit down. I said, boss, stand up. Yeah. And after finished talking, he walked me to the door. I said, wow, just You
learn from it, yeah.
And you learn. I said, my God, after the MD of the bank, he's scared, he's standing up. They walk me to the door. I'm the office. I'm not some client, got $1 billion. I'm just the officer. He called me. I ran out. The boss called. What? Yeah. So I think this is little thing that you see.
It matters, yeah.
And I think you learn from this. I think it makes a difference, and how people will look at you, and how people remember you for. Yeah, have to have people remember you for all the money lah, people remember you for your good
For your
things.
good, yeah.
That's more important, That's what it is. I mean, what do you want to remember Trump of, is it?
Speak of Trump, let's not talk about that. Yeah. So you mentioned about social media. Datuk Wira, you're not just running a retail empire, you are also a TikTok star yourself. So maybe you can share with us what got you started on TikTok, and has it changed how people interact with you or how your employees sees you?
Well, I think getting into TikTok also was more by accident.
Yeah.
Because my staff asked me to do
Be on
it.
TikTok.
Do it. I said, "Ayo, you want me to jump like a fool? So dah tua lah, I said, "Ayo, do lah, So I said, okay lah, do lah, So
You embrace
I agreed to do it. And then you find that, of course, very, very important is that, number one, how genuine you are. How genuine. You have to be very sincere.
for the things that you share. Is it?
What we share, okay? And 95% of the TikTok are always taken on one take. What no rehearsal. They just say, do this, okay, happy, not happy, change a bit, do. One take. If you do a second take, probably it's bad, worse than the first take. And the third take is the worst.
So
Right?
the first one is the best normally.
Because you do it sincerely, honestly. Because remember, we are not actors, is it?
Yeah.
Actors are supposed to be perfection. We are human. And I think that people out there want to see the human part of it. If they want to see an actor, they go and see a movie.
Yeah, true.
So I think this sincerity, the humanness that comes out when you do things, the mistakes that you make, you say the wrong word, the wrong spelling, or you don't know even how to pronounce the word correctly, or you,
But that's genuine. That's very
genuine.
real. Yeah.
That's you. That's you. Right? And if actor does it, you say, wow, don't know how to cry also. Wow, so artificial as a fellow actor, don't know how to cry also.
Yeah, hope I don't see you cry on TikTok.
But I've cried on TikTok before, but it is real emotion. Not to say I was told to cry, but when you relate something, then you're emotional, then you see that is sincerity. So I think then you enjoy if you enjoy doing it. It helps. It helps. But somehow, what becomes viral, what doesn't become viral, very subjective. But yes, it does change your life.
People see you differently.
So too many selfies and selfies and everywhere you go,
Wira, can I take a selfie
you
with
tend
you?
to lose your privacy. And upset, of course, my wife lah.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you are like a superstar.
Something. I don't want to say superstar lah, but people recognize you. So you have to be very careful.
Mindful of.
Mindful of what is where you are and what you're doing. You better don't be arguing with your wife in a restaurant and somebody is saying, oh, I saw him fighting, I mean, it's just like, those things like, But I think in the current world, social media, it does help the business you are in.
The brand building.
The brand building, obviously. But you have to make sure that you build it correctly, because you can build it or you can kill it.
True. Yeah.
It's easier to kill it than to build it. Building it takes time. But killing it is just one
thing that you do.
One wrong TikTok. So actually all TikToks done, whether it's done with me or done by my staff. I don't know all the TikToks for MyDin. My staff, they're doing some branding, whatever. Needs to be approved by 3 people.
Marketing head.
Anybody, yeah. So one is a marketing guy, one is the operation guy, one old fellow somewhere there, and myself.
And you.
Otherwise, he cannot go out.
So.
And because sensitivity is very important. Young people, maybe they're not so sensitive. They might say something, they might put on something on social media that might not be the brand that you want people to think. So it's very important. So the approval process is very important.
But do you believe that CEOs should be more visible on social medias like Instagram, TikTok, and the like?
Subjective, because what happens if you're not around?
You mean
you're on
the
that
brand.
you are on that Air India flight in Ahmedabad. Then what happens? You're gone. Then if the business depends on you, it's very dangerous.
You mean the business depends on the personal brand?
Correct. Because you have become MyDin.
The brand, yeah.
The brand itself. You know, like
You're Mr.
Tony
MyDin,
Fernandez is actually, you see Tony, you only think of Air Asia.
yeah.
You see, so you look at me, you say, oh, MyDin. This is like that. So, but if you see Siti Nurhaliza, you don't think of simplicity so much. You think of her as a singer.
Yeah, true.
You see, right? So if she is not as famous as she is now, what will happen to her brand? Very dangerous. So there are a lot of thoughts on this in terms of whether it is right or wrong. But it does help. It does help. If you manage it properly,
Like
it will
said,
help your business.
3 stages of verification before posting it out. To the
Yeah, I mean,
public.
it's 3 stages, it's one part, but I think the point here is that whether you become the brand, so the person becomes the brand, which is, I feel, very dangerous because when you are not around, then what happened to the brand?
And it's also you associating yourself with the brand. If something goes wrong to you, I mean,
Yeah.
image problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So one day you're wrongly caught holding someone's hand,
Okay.
then your brand goes off, right? So
Yeah.
that's why you have to be very, very careful. Once you become the brand itself, you have to be very careful. Which is a good thing in some way, but it's also,
So Dr. Wira, we have our last question for you.
All right.
So when it's all said and done, and people speak about MyDin 50 years from now, what would you hope that people will say about MyDin?
Nothing.
Why?
I think it's the fallacy to want people to think of anything for that matter. I think in life, you just do good things. Don't even think what people will think of you. It's not relevant. Live the moment in presence. Do what you can for your family, for your friend, for your community. That's it. Good enough.
But at least they can
You
say,
start thinking, I got to do this, because tomorrow I die, I die. I want to be remembered for this building, for this business I brought up. Yeah. Wrong way of thinking of life.
But at least MyDin will be remembered as an organization with good culture, with
Hopefully there'll be a MyDin
towards
around.
employees.
But I'm sure you, to correct what I say is that if you have done good, I think that will be in memory itself.
Naturally, people will
I think it's
remember.
more important that way, that some good has been done. Not by remembering, MyDin got 100 stores, MyDin built that building here, MyDin did that. I think more important, remember, there was a flood, MyDin was there to help the community, the lady had cancer, we had help somewhere. I think those small things will add up to a bigger picture, then trying to, this is how I want to be remembered by.
You don't force it through, but something natural.
No need to work so hard.
Something
No need to
natural.
work so hard on your brand.
It comes
A
naturally.
future brand. I think you live in the present is more important.
Basically, just be
Do
genuine, do good.
Do good because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow anyway.
Anyway, thank you very much, Dr. Wira. That's all the questions that we have for today.
Thank you for having me.
I think we have a gift for Dr. Wira today.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
How should we
Should we open it?
unveil the painting?
This is Datuk's story.
Wow.
This is the
Let me see.
art and
And this
Right.
is the artist that paint
Who?
this painting.
You, young man.
Yeah,
Wow.
so both of us.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hi. Wow.
Okay, let's take a tour for concepts.
Dream to success.
Look at